All right, guys, we are back. Don't mind old chat. All right. Sorry about that. I had to turn on airplane mode. You don't want any phone calls. What's going on, Ian? Earlier was Pro, my baby account. This one is my second account. In Expert. See if anything has changed. So pair of minus 27s currently leads. That was our best round so far. So hoping we can at least get that again. That's the target. If it doesn't keep first place, I'm not gonna be too upset about it. I'm just be happy with the round. So that's the goal. Pro, I only got a minus 25. I had a unfortunate series of events in 6 and 7. Because otherwise I was on pace for a 27. Would have been a good round. Oh. That creates a little scary. These were out there. Yeah, that sucks, Boomer. I honestly think once you have the clubs and bankroll, you should just go to pro regardless if you have one or rookie. So I feel like Pro truly is easier overall. Easier to get paired up, you know, with more truly equally clubbed people and stuff. In Rookie, there tends to be a lot of big swings in levels. Aw, you kidding me? That's a bummer. When it starts off like that, you know you're probably in trouble. You know, hole 1 needs to be an eagle for a banner, in my opinion. For a top 3. Might be able to get a top 10 with a couple mistakes, but top 3, you got to play everything on point. Firefly is better at the long distance runs, and my Rapier just isn't high enough level yet. This account just got a crazy good Firefly real quickly. I could arguably bring in the Endbringer, but I think it's only a level. It's either a level 2 or maybe a level 3, but I think it's a level 2. And it's not quite. I would prefer the Rapier over that any day. Or I'm sorry, the Firefly. That's just a really tough little chip because you got to be super precise on your wind adjustment because of the hill. So it is what it is. Be nice if we could get an Alba here and make up for it. There's a pretty good chance of getting some Thor cards out of gold or out of pro chests. You know, it's not like a guaranteed thing or anything like that, but definitely a chance at it. Ah. It's not the end of the world to be at a -3 after 2. Just making it so I need my drops. More importantly, need like an ace or an albatross, something extra. A couple extra, really, if you want any chance at the first. I expect to need at least a 28, 29. I expect somebody else to at least get that. Currently at 27, but that will not last. Why can't I? Oh, this is just a shootout. I'm retarded. I shouldn't have even let him shoot. Just wasting time. What's going on, Quentin? I would really like a banner, of course. I mean, everybody always wants a banner. But a top 3 would make, or a top 10, I'm sorry, would make me happy in this one as well. Yeah, we really need to win 5 here. Too hot. I was relying on that wind to push that second bounce back a little more. I'm gonna try 3 3/4 backspin next. Yeah, I could say I haven't seen a whole lot of complaining lately about cheating. Maybe. It's tough to say. As far as the tournament glitch goes, probably. That's pretty sick. I'm always hoping for some kind of change, Ian. They need something to kind of level out the playing fields. I didn't even realize shootout again, but since we're this far, we're just going to take it. Oh man, that'd be trouble. That would be trouble. But speaking of, I am going to get myself something to drink. Give me 1 second. Hey, cut it out. Um, yeah, if they make another tour. No, he didn't do anything. If they had another tour, everything would be better, pretty much. And then even better if they could add another division for tournaments like Legend Division or something, you know? Oh, that's not my kids, though. That would be kids outside. I have no kids. Unless you count my dogs. Ooh, a little big. Oh, gotcha. Man. Yeah, it can be done. It can be done. I've seen it with Berserker, but I think you need APOC 5. Or, I mean, perfect Tailwind. Because you have to, as far as I know, you have to clear the island and land on the far fairway. Unless you're using, like, something with 100 topspin. You can do it with a big topper as well. But it takes a supreme shot and still really good wind. Oh, need a drop, need a drop, need a drop. Hopefully, this hole that we'll be doing. Par 3s are always a chance. Even the hardest ones. I believe I have the Saturn in, which is probably the best choice for this account. Love me some sniper cards. Come on. Taking forever to get opponents here. Mighty. Yeah, a good Guardian does definitely come in handy in tournaments. It's not my favorite club, but it absolutely has its uses in times that it is the best club. Or sometimes even the only club. At least if you want to take a nice consistent approach at a hole. Damn great. Would be so lucky. Nope. Darn close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Later, Boomer. Thank you, DZ. See, now that's crazy because Tour 9 is definitely a better sniper tour, but maybe that just means you are better with a Guardian. Which, if that's the case, stick with the Guardian when you can. You got to play to your strengths. Not everybody plays the same way. So the clubs, you know, what they're good for might not be as beneficial to you. Like the sniper is good for people that are a little less accurate, in my opinion. And having the top spin is pretty big too. So that's what I think the biggest two reasons are it's good for. But a lot of people like that the distance and backspin of the Guardian. So thanks, Tim. We need it. We're having some not bad luck, but just getting teased at this moment. Nothing extra. And missed one on a perfect, so I'm kind of bummed about that. You know, drive landed fairway and wedge shot. I just slightly over adjusted and missed. Just missed the hole in one on the last one. I stopped on the side of the cup, you know, just kind of getting teased. I hope so. Need it soon here. At least want one in the front. We're on 6, so really I need 2, that means, because I need to make up for 1. 1 has to be an eagle, in my opinion. I would really liked a 14 in the front. That would have really had me confident going to the back. I feel like that should be good. Ah, be an okay rough shot. At least the trees aren't in the way and stuff, but don't want to be in the rough. I want my thorn shot. Can we get a little lucky? Of course not. I hate that side for the rough. It's so inconsistent. It's a doozy. I've hit it a few times. A perfect would have been perfect on that one. It just was a great, and you can't do that. Not when the drives are precise. You know, it's not a type of drive where it's just you're hitting into an open fairway. You've got to be very technical about everything. Your spin, your curl, your shot placement, everything. Oh, shit. Whew. That was just a heavy grate. Normally, I'm not too worried about a grate that close, but that was a heavy grate. We'll always be worried about a heavy grate. Be right back. Alright, so 7, still keeping Thorhammer. 8 and 9, I am going with Apocalypse, though. No, I did my Pro on my tablet, and the battery was down to like 50%, and I don't try when it's plugged in the computer, it doesn't charge very fast. It actually still goes down while you're playing, and it overheats easier once the battery gets a little lower. So I just went with the phone just to not have any issues. I know, DZ. What's going on, Kenneth? I hope you brought some luck with you. We need some luck. We need to just rock the next, 11 holes? 12 holes? Something like that. 12 holes, including this one. Oh, too short. Well, in the last round that I used it, that I had lag, I mean, it was one putt. It just happens like every so often. But that one putt was detrimental to me making the weekend, so. See, I have an S2 and I have lag. So, but I also stream. It doesn't have any lag really when I'm not streaming. It's only when I'm streaming. Like it's having difficulty doing the screen mirroring and playing at the same time. And not all the time, just every once in a while. Has a little bit of a, I don't know, like a catch-up phase it has to go through or whatever. I wish it was just perfect, because that would be great. Because I actually really like playing on it otherwise. But if it didn't overheat and it had zero lag, it would be like just freaking amazing. Because even all things considered, I still prefer it at this point. But for score's sake going into the weekend, I can't risk, even like I said, just one bad shot can make or break something. That could be the difference in a top 10 or not, or top 3 or not. Okay, got plenty of Zerkers left to do what I want to do. Even though they're going to probably ask me again because it's a new pack. Yeah, see, I have to use an ice pack. And I have an ice pack I sit on my desk, and then when I'm not shooting, I set it down on the desk on top of the ice pack. And it at least keeps it at bay enough that I've been able to get my rounds done. Oh yeah, exactly 5 rings. We just need a baby amount of overpower. Would have been nice if it would have just stayed in the fairway. Great hurt. Great got us. Hopefully I'm around the tree enough. Hopefully. To at least have a shot. Always tough to hit a rough iron shot, but having no shot is a lot tougher. When you have to do a crazy, basically a power slice to get around a tree or something, your odds of going in the hole are very slim. Looks like we are good. We should clear this tree. Got a perfect. Got a chance. Boom. We needed that. Thank you. Always nice to hit those on a weekend. So they're never easy. Straight on into the scarier one. This one's even scarier because it's very possible to go water either direction. But I'm taking the risk. A little scary. I mean, at least it's safe. You know, not a water hazard. Should still be able to reach green. It's just not where you want to be. Yeah, I was just having a little trouble getting a good focus on the needle. Every once in a while, my eyes just kind of have a hard time. Typically only with like any kind of overpower or anything like that. Ooh, see how easy it is to go into the water. Either direction. Either direction is easy to go out of bounds. 11 wind. We're probably about mid here. Which means about 3-ish rings. Ah, would have been nice if it stayed right up there. Stop. All right. I think it happens to most, especially if you sit and play straight through. What's up, Slayer? Yeah, but really, it's not that big of a deal if you know your wind measurements. Because let's say I have a Saturn in, 11.7 with a Saturn is just over 5 rings at full. So, I mean, if you even get down to smaller, like you get to a Thorn or something, it's not that big of a deal. It's the heavy swinging needle of the rough iron that really makes it hard there. Nail biter. Hey, he got up and lands. Me too, Namath. Making myself sweat just as much. I'm actually going to try out the Apocalypse on this one. The little less accuracy worries me a bit, but I'm going to take the chance and hope I can get a better outcome, because I haven't had a good outcome necessarily with the Thor hammer. It was decent. It was decent. I wish I would have had one, because if I would have got the Eagle on one, I would be much happier with where I sit. Because I need a 27 to at least tie the first place position right now. So it has to be a really good back nine now. Really looking for the minus 15 at least, and that's tough. It's not easy. About the same. I mean, I definitely hope you're right, Slayer. I hope you're right. Safe. So there's our max. There's our mid. All right, got her. The power of Slayer compels you. We'll keep it coming, Slayer. All right, hole two. Let's see if you can be kinder to me this time through. We need the alpha. Definitely going to put Thor in for this one. Don't need all that the Apocalypse has, and prefer the accuracy over the power. And we go Kingmaker. Actually, I think I'm going to go with Senior Bunny. Slayer, I'm guessing you just had a slight bit more tailwind on the shot, because in Expert, I've noticed it fluctuates a little between sidewind and tailwind. Whereas of like Pro, it is like straight up sidewind. So I think that would be most likely what happened. Because I had one where I still ended up short even with making my adjustment. So I'm guessing it was the wind. Thank you, Brady. Hey. Stewie, no. I mean, for being in the rough, okay, you know. People get too aggressive on this hole. There's no real reason to, I don't think. Want to come in right about there. About right about there. I'm going to put just a touch of curl on this one. Just because this doesn't have the side spin I normally would put on the shot. Should be good, hopefully. not too close to min. Because we don't need side spin for the second shot. So hopefully dulling down the wind that extra notch over what I've been doing will help us get there. I want my damn banner, so I'm happy to chance the ball. We need to have an outstanding back nine here to get one. Not where you want to end up. I mean, certainly a makeable putt, but that is a hard putt. Okay, so right about mid again. Certainly a good shot. No Alba. Fingers crossed for you, Quentin. I'm going APOC on 4 as well. It does have more topspin than my Thor and carries 2 yards further. Oh, okay, okay. Well, still good luck to you. Although we have the par 3 first. Nope. But I've been getting pretty high up there with my Thor, and I think my Apocalypse can get about 10 or 15 yards further when all is said and done between the 2-yard carry and the extra like 8 topspin or whatever it is. So might be able to get myself a wee bit closer and increase my chances. Got to be careful not to overdo it as well. And obviously with the Apocalypse, got to be a little more precise on the drive. You know, 1 bar right or left great won't kill you, but 2 might. Whereas the Thor on that hole, if you're lined up, hey, hey, dumbasses. Rilo. Rilo. Apologize, guys. Always with that tree in the way. Only time I've aced that is on a grate this tournament. I feel like they changed it because that bounce has not been playing the same way for me. I feel like they tweaked this slope of this last slope here. Because it used to be that if you just kind of trickled out onto the green, it would roll to the pin or darn close to it. As long as you were on the right, you were trickling down on the right here. But it doesn't do that anymore, or at least it hasn't for me. It's been stopping way short. Welcome back, Benny. I like a nice hot dog. All right, hole. We need a little luck on you. Little tough to say, Benny. It's little on the scary side. That's what I was afraid of. Damn rough shot. I mean, it's not going to affect us getting our eagle, or it shouldn't, but again, greatly reduces the chances of the albatross. I would have to say probably on pace for 26. That was a nice shot. About right on that 1.5, I think. Sucks when you hit the perfect and you just didn't get it. It's about same as knowing you had the line perfect and then hitting the great. I was even thinking to myself, I thought it needed to be, 1 3/4, but it is what it is. It was kind of an awkward distance because it wasn't exactly min. It was a little past min. Like a third of the way to mid. Which is a funny spot. He dropped it. I think that's the second albatross I've seen here. And I didn't get him. My opponents did. It's all good, Slayer. I mean, it was just the slightest bit off. When it comes to that, that's just kind of luck, kind of human error combination thing, like it's tough to be precise at that level with a club like the rough iron. And when you're off by, just being off to the side a couple inches, but your distance is perfect, then you were close. You had a good attempt at it. You can't really be upset. Like, truthfully, I haven't gotten any get better with the thorn. I've made one with a thorn. And I've missed like 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever it is, a bunch of them. Yep, true. And especially weekend streaming in front of people, pressure's on, Would have been nice to get it. See if we can pull this one off. This one's been teasing us the whole time. The only time I've sunk it has been in one of the very few shootouts I took. Thanks, John. It's going okay. We're not having a bad round. I need to improve it a little bit, though. Too short. Just a touch too short. Looking at where that's laying, it probably would have gone left anyways, but darn. Chances are starting to come slim here. Thank you, Sandy. What's going on, Bill? Thank you for the good luck. We need it. I got 4 holes left, and I need, what, 5 strokes at the minimum to be 6 would be much, much better. Seven strokes would be even better, but the odds of that now are very, very low. My main did not qualify either, Bill. I know your pain. First time I haven't qualified on the main account in a good while. Did not feel good. Much better. At least we gave ourselves a chance this time. Too bad I haven't been able to practice this shot, but like twice the whole tournament. Nice, Bill. Very nicely done. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Sometimes it is not in the cards. You could blow that ball in. Yep, and that's kind of what I was talking about. One stroke sometimes. You know, that could very well have been the stroke to tie me to first place at least and potentially hold it, you know? like I said, I don't really think 27 will hold it. But with that and one more drop, then we're looking at definitely potentially taking first. Without that, the chances are much, much, much lower now. That was one of the better opportunities. There's still technically an opportunity on all three of the next holes, but they are hard. Figured I'd let him shoot and wind down a second. Blood's flowing a little hot after that one. I don't know, especially bouncing from the edge of the cup and just barely nicking the pin with that kind of backspin. It really should have just straight down, you know, but it's a game. It's not real life. They don't want me to get an expert first. Not yet. I'm trying my darndest. So I've decided I'm not going full back here. I have been. Because even with just that 5-mile-an-hour wind, it's been going short. Too long. Figures. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Yeah, I'll say. That was close enough that a great should have been in the hole. Like, you're hitting the ball inches in front of you. With a 97 accuracy club. I'm making absolutely sure I just did what I thought I did. Okay. We need a little luck here. We need Eagle Alba. That's the only hope at this point. Thank you, Michael. All right, that helps. That helps a little. Thank you. Not gonna lie, I was secretly hoping for an ace here. Not something I expected, but it would have been the sweetest things to happen. Nice, Bill. Very nice. We got our boom there. Hole 7's a jerk, Santos. I would dislike it. But I also like hard holes in the tournament, so kind of a love-hate thing. Jeremiah, it's mostly been my road. You know, honestly, to be real about it, Bird Hunter has had some really good luck in the grand scheme of things. So I'm not super upset. Like I said, I would be happy with the top 10 here. My other two experts that we've played, we got 14th and we got 29th. So a top 10 would still be an improvement, and I would be okay with it. But I'd be really happy if we can get the Alba here and at least have a shot at top 3. Hey, hey, hey. Crazy. They're so stupid. They just sit and watch out the window, and then anytime somebody walks by, you gotta go crazy. Water. Uh-oh. So, I mean, it's so easy. Both directions. It is a risky shot to go for this. It is risky. But the idea is to come up kind of... about between those bunkers. It does play a little long, so we don't want to go quite full overpower. Got a perfect. Hopefully we can just stay somewhere fairway. Nope, bunker. But at least it's a reasonable bunker shot. Certainly could be worse. Rather be where he is. Rough is better than bunker. But that's his second shot, so... Damn great. Well, minus 26 if we make this. Should be top 10, will not be top 3. Couple letdowns. I mean, hole 15, I think, is the biggest of the batch. Really feel like I got robbed on that one more than anything else this round. Oh shit, and I just missed that. Not the best way to end the stream. Not the best way to end the stream. But pretty much sums things up for me for this tournament. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of lag. So it's not, I'm not sure if that's what caused the miss or not. I felt like I hit perfect. I'm not sure, Benny. I haven't heard of anybody planning to go yet until when Santos starts. I'm really pissed about that round. Mostly just the 2 shots there. 2 shots means a lot in the weekend round. Only 6th now. I can almost guarantee I'm going to get bumped out. I am sitting with the top 25 at least, but almost everybody's still got to finish. A lot of people haven't even started. Typically, I say if you finish and you're not in the top 3, you have a pretty good chance of falling out of 10th place anyways. It's really a bummer. Could be sitting. They would be beating me in I'd be in 2nd place right now with those 2 strokes back. So pissed at myself more than anything. Kind of a letdown. But I thank you guys for coming in. Hopefully next tournament is more our way. This one just really kind of liked giving me the run of things. I didn't have one round where there wasn't something that kind of was just a bit unlucky. So again, thank you. Hit that thumbs up if you could. And hope to see you all in the rest of the 19th hole streams throughout the day and the weekend. Thanks, guys.